Hello and welcome to today's session. If you are stiff, tired and over it, I got you. Let's come down into a tabletop position. We're just going to take a little bit of movement into the hips, into the shoulders. I want you to make this movement as big as you can. Oh, it sounds like a dog's on his way. And then whichever way you went, you're going to take that movement exactly the same but the opposite direction. And when I say exactly the same, what I mean is whatever your body wants, give it to it. Let yourself move however feels appropriate or good for you this morning. You're going to find a tabletop position. We're going to do a few scapular presses. For most of you, you've done these with me before. If you have not, this is a difficult movement, and I say that with kindness and compassion because it's hard to find. So, with best of intentions, we are going to press the ground away as if you are going into your angry cat, but we're not going to tuck the tailbone. So just pressing up through the ground. On your exhale, you're going to imagine that there's a magnet in between your breasticles, and we are dropping our chest down towards the ground. Your elbows will rotate if you have super hyper bendy elbows like mine. As you drop your chest, we're going to take a breath in here and we're going to lengthen the chest forward. On your exhale, find neutral, come back to centre, then press the ground away. If it helps to physically turn your elbows, then do that, otherwise it will happen naturally. On your exhale, dropping that chest back in between your arms, keeping the arms straight, lengthening that chest forward, tailbones going towards the sky. Exhale. Press back up. Inhale at the top. We're going to take a couple of pelvic tilts. So literally just moving the pelvis. Your head is heavy, you're still pressing the ground away. We're just tucking that tailbone under and then letting the tailbone drift up towards the sky. You're going to step your right foot back. You're going to step the left foot back. We're meeting in plank. Take a breath here. And then exhale, find downward facing dog. No messing today. We're just going to pedal our dog out. Let those hamstring nerves get a bit of a wake up so that we're not just going, oh, let's forward fold and see what happens. No. Take a breath in your downward facing dog. Just see where your weight is. See what feels good in your body this morning. You don't need to focus on what doesn't feel good. We're not going to go there. We're going to take a breath in as we look forward. We're going to step the right foot halfway up the mat. You're going to let the left foot join it. You're going to bring your fingertips to spidey fingers. And you're going to sit down into our Eddie the Eagle pose. Rest your turn your shoulders so that you can rest your shoulder blades on your back. That sounds like a weird thing to say. When we're here, your shoulder blades are up. When we're here, we're going to rest them on our ribs, which is where we want them to be. We're going to take an exhale. You're going to tuck your chin towards your chest. You're going to press the ground away. And now, as you send your weight forward into big toe, little toe, and heel, you're going to let your head come over your hands. So now my arms are in line with my shoulders. On your exhale, you're going to send the weight back so that you could lift the big toes if you wanted to. And as you bend those knees, feel the weight shift back into your full foot. Inhale, we're going to lift back up. Exhale, find that full weight. Don't go so far as your heels come off the ground. Send the weight back, exhale, and then bend the knees. Feel that weight come back into your full foot. One more as we send the hips up and back. Come forward to feel that weight fully into both feet. Send the hips back so that the big toes could lift. And then send the weight back down so that you're feeling your weight in both feet. We're going to roll up the spine here. Interlace the fingers, chin parallel to your mat, maybe a bit higher if that feels good. You're going to drop right ear towards right shoulder. Turn your chin down so that you're now looking at the ground. Then turn your chin up towards the sky. You might get here and that might be enough. You might take it all the way up. What you'll find is you get a big stretch through the front of the neck. On your exhale, gently rest. Chin towards chest, turn those shoulders so we feel an opening through the back. And then inhale, chest drives up towards the sky, hands come back and down, left ear towards left shoulder. Then turn your chin down towards the ground. Turn your chin up towards the sky. Feel your dinosaur muscle, your sternocleidomastoid. Just sounds like a dinosaur to me. And then bring your head back to center, rolling back down the spine. The hands plant. We step the right foot back. We set the left foot next to it. We're going to take the knees wide. We're going to find diamond dog. And then exhale, feet back, hips up, downward facing dog. The left foot steps all the way forward. The right foot meets it. Inhale, find your half lift. Bend your knees, connect belly and thighs and forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Left foot back, right foot joins. Plank position. Inhale here. Exhale, drop the knees, untuck the toes. Squeeze your butt cheeks and come to a point so before you get to your upward facing dog, where your hips feel like they don't really want to go any further. Press the ground away here, squeeze those butt cheeks a little bit more. See if you can glue the insides of your feet together and lift your knees up off the ground. So we're kind of in a weird, almost like a plank position. Now we're dropping down. See if you can relax through the glutes and let your chest lift. So this is not pushing the hips forward, this is lifting the chest. Imagine someone's pulling a string that's tied to your bra strap in the front and they're pulling it up towards the sky. Taking a breath in here, then slow lower. You're still being lifted by that string on your bra strap. Keep lifting, keep lifting, keep lifting. Elbows come behind your body. We might meet the pelvis. We then might meet the belly button. We then let the chest come all the way down to the ground. We're going to take the hands out to the side. You're going to take a twist over to the right side. Bring it back. Left leg lifts and twist. Back to the centre. Right leg twists, back to centre, left leg twists, back to centre, the hands come underneath your shoulders. We're going to press to our cobra position. In your cobra, your elbows are coming towards your hips. You're almost trying to drive your elbows to the mat. We're lifting up through the chest. You should feel a really big contraction right around bra strap area. Boys, you know where that is. Take another inhale here. Bend your right leg so that your foot comes towards your bum. Lift that leg up towards the sky, staying in your cobra position. Lengthen that leg towards the back of the room. Drop it back down. Keep the chest lifted. Bend your left leg. Lift the leg up so that the foot comes towards the back of your head. Then lengthen that leg, drop it back down. Inhale, press up to your upward facing dog. Relax through the hips, and again we're leading with the chest. You can squeeze the butt cheeks a little if that helps. I would rather you were relaxed through the lower body just for this beginning part of practice. And then when you're ready, tuck chin towards chest. We're making a nice long child's pose before we lift up and back to find your downward facing dog. Take a breath in here. We're going to step the right foot outside the right hand. We're going to drop the back knee and untuck the toe. Send your chest as far forward as you can. Just move a little bit into your lizard. We're trying to get these hips moving before we try something fun. I've got 2 fun things today. 2 fun things that no one's going to think is fun except me. You're going to plant your left hand, reach up with your right hand. Take that hand in front and see if you can try and reach further than you think you can go. So I want my hips to come as far forward as I can. I'm relaxing through my foot. So the big thing that's going to impede you is if you're gripping the floor with this big toe, that's going to stop you going forward. So relax through the foot and see if you can reach towards the front of the room. I want a big stretch through this tibialis anterior, or frontal shinius, as my coach says. Take a breath in here. Then we're going to drop the hands down. You're going to turn your back foot so that we're finding a Skandasana position. Wherever you are, the back heel is planted, the toes are lifted. You're going to walk your hands to the center of your mat. We're going to take a breath as we lift the chest. The left hand comes back and we lift to this modified wild thing. Coming all the way back down. Turn your chest back towards the front of the room. This time the leg stays lifted in your lizard pose. Take a breath in here. Drop your right elbow down towards the ground and press your left hand into the ground to twist your body over to that right knee. Let your right knee fall out to the side. Keep the back leg awake. Come back to center. Lift the chest forward. Send that leg up and back to find plank position. Then hips up and back for downward facing dog. Same on the other side. Left foot steps beside your left hand. We drop the back knee and we untuck the toe. Just make a bit of movement here. Just whatever feels good. Then the right hand plants, the left arm reaches up towards the sky. If your SI joint went crack, you're welcome. As I say every day. Okay, we're going to reach forward, forward, forward as much as we can. Relax this foot. If you feel like it's gripping, normally I would say press your foot into the ground. No, no, no. Today we want it to lengthen. We want to be able to get into this hip flexor. Imagine someone's reaching, pulling your hand towards the front of the room. Take a breath in here. Exhale. Bring your elbow down towards the ground and press your hand into the mat, finding that twist in your lizard position. Taking a breath. And then turn your back toes so that the heel is down, toes are up, finding your Skandasana, which might look like this, it might be higher. We're going to stay here. Hands can be planted in front. Taking a breath in this Skandasana position, then your left hand is coming behind you. You're reaching up with your right hand to find this modified wild thing. We're going to come back to center. We're going to bring our hands back to the top of the mat. Find your lizard. Send everything up and back to find your plank position. And then send your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Little bit quicker this time. Inhale, we're going to come forward. Lizard pose. Skandasana. Reach the hand back. Lift up and back. Come back to center. Reach the opposite hand up. And find your modified wild thing in the front. Come back to center. The hands plant. The chest comes forward. This time we're going to glue the knee to our tricep as we send it up and back for 3-leg dog. Inhale, float the body forward. Exhale, find your upward facing dog. Inhale to downward facing dog. Lift up through the left leg whilst we're here and then bring that foot outside your left hand. Inhale, the chest comes forward. Exhale, find your Skandasana. Back hand comes behind you, you lift For your modified wild thing, we take the hands all the way through. The front hand plant and we lift to modified wild thing in the front. Bring both hands inside your legs. Send that chest forward, gluing that knee to your tricep. Send the legs up and back for your three-leg dog. Drop the foot down, find your breath. And then gently and slowly walk your feet towards your hands. Taking a breath in here as we find our half lift and then connect belly and thighs as we forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, fold. Step the right foot back, step the left foot to meet it. Inhale to plank position. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in here. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Exhale, draw knee to nose. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, plant that foot outside your right hand. Send the chest forward. We're going to take our wild thing to the front. So the right hand plants and we reach. This time as we come back, plant your left hand. You can stay here or you can come with me and try something fun. I need to turn my toes out to the right side to do this. So just bear that in mind. You're going to bring your left leg behind your right leg. You're going to take your hands a little bit further away and you're going to see if you can sit down into baby grasshopper. Take a breath in as you're here, then sending everything up and back. We're going to plant both hands, find your half moon as we turn the hips to the left side and we reach up with our right hand. If you need to, find a block, try, hand coming to your shin. That's not as easy as it looks. Lengthening that chest forward, plant the hands, step the foot back, let the other one meet it. Inhale in your plank position, exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, float the body forward. Exhale, drop the hips. Inhale, hips up and back. Exhale, we stay, lift up through the left leg. Let's draw knee to nose. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, plant that foot outside your left hand. We're going to take our Skandasana, just the front hand. Reach up and back to your modified wild thing. Then hand comes back. Again, I need to turn my toes out. You may not need to. Just see how it feels to be there. Bring your left knee behind your, right knee behind your left knee. And then sit maybe to find your baby grasshopper. I'm just going to stay here just for a minute, not a whole minute. Just for a breath. We're going to take that leg. We're going to see if we can lift it up a little bit. Ooh, cramping the side of my abs. And then we're going to send everything up and back, reorient that foot. You're going to hold the left hand down as you reach up to find your half moon, hips face the right side of the room maybe. We try and fly. Whatever feels good here. Then we're going to bring both feet down onto your mat. You're going to connect belly and thighs. Let everything be heavy. Take a nice deep breath in here. Exhale, let it go. Let the head be heavy. We're going to drop down onto our bums. We're going to get some spinal rolling going. So you're going to hold the backs of your thighs and we're just going to roll like a child. You can roll either onto your shoulders or just up to your bra strap, whatever feels good. We're going to make this movement bigger. We're going to see if we can get our toes. We're going to let them go as we come back. We're going to see if we can get our toes. We're going to let them go as we come back. We're going to see if we can get our toes. We're going to plant both feet onto the ground if we can. If you are not able to get your feet overhead, just let them be wherever they are. Even if that's in waterfall, so literally your feet are just up towards the sky. Wherever you are, you're perfect. This is something you can practice. We're going to keep the breath nice and smooth. You're going to think about your neck. So maybe you just take a slight bit of movement onto those traps. Just massaging out that top bit of your shoulders. Then if you want to bend the knees and find deaf man's pose, you absolutely can from here. It's great. I love this position. It's one of those weird places where you think, I shouldn't enjoy this, and yet I do. It's a weird insight into my brain there. Not that you don't get enough weird insights into my brain. And then we lengthen the legs. As you come back, we're going to hold the outside edges of our feet. Yes, we're ending with a happy baby, because no one can be miserable in this position. It's just not possible. I caveat that with unless you are in the middle of giving birth and this is the position you've chosen. I don't even know whether that's possible, but it's kind of reminiscent. Okay, so when you're here, we're rolling the shoulders down and back. So your shoulders are what are pulling, encouraging your feet to come towards the mat. So yes, the mat is here. We're trying to bring the feet towards the mat. I'm not pulling with my arms. Like, this is not happening. This, bunching this up like that doesn't feel good at all. But if I use my shoulders, feel all of my shoulder blades on the mat, that feels pretty good. It's hard, but it feels pretty good. And then we're just going to take a bit of movement side to side. If you want to straighten one leg and then the other, alternate, that's absolutely fine. Go for it. If you want to try both, go for it. Whatever feels good. Just find some stillness for 2 or 3 breaths here. See if you can lengthen the tailbone down towards the mat. Someone said that to me in a yoga class about 8 years ago, and I was like, don't be ridiculous. And now it feels kind of normal eventually. But that's what consistency looks like. Then when you're ready, bring your toes together. Let everything come down towards your mat. We're going to take one bridge with no tension. We're not adding pelvic floor work today. We're just going to roll up the spine, finding yourself into your bridge position. No tension, no pressure. Let everything just be where it is. And then roll all the way down. Let your body relax. You can take a Shavasana. I would very much encourage that. But that is the end of your practice today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun. I hope you challenged yourself with something that you haven't done before. And I hope that the rest of your day is filled with magic and sunshine and things that taste good and things that smell nice and things that make you feel incredible. Until next time.